that's not what you prove. Like, people have tried to hold other lives, game nights and cake pop lives and fucking this and that. That's not what the people want. The people show up when the shit pops off. The sooner y'all accept that, the better, in my opinion.
Whoa. Again, that's diabolical.
Like she said earlier,
that's more diabolical than most of the shit I hear. Right there, that is sick. That's not what the people want. So she wants to entertain the pedophilia, the racism, and all the other stuff for the people. And they threaten to silence you legally when you want to subvert that. When you are trying to subvert that and messing with that money, they threaten all kind of lies on you. You just heard what Virgo just said. That's not what people want. They don't want the game nights and regular stuff, and they want to continue talking with pedos and racists and sympathizers. And that's what you're giving your money to. So critically think there. What does that make every one of you? Critically think. What is that making every one of you then? What does it make you? And I'm going to throw Hippie and his crew into that too, since he entertained it. What does that make Hippie? Nobody's got an answer for that, huh? Some radio silence when they get clocked again. Radio silence. Now I'm going to start going into other lives and playing truth. That you like entertaining racists and sitting with them. That's why the few black people are with these white people. Because that's what they like. They like it. And we're going to people that really don't fuck with that type shit. We're going to go into diabolical streams. We're going to go into streams that have certain things on certain clothings.
arguing with themselves. It's just things that y'all do. Y'all going to like I said, y'all going to Reddit, doxing people's names. Y'all think y'all not gonna get over?
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, Bree, you gotta stop with that. You guys dox. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop talking about it. You guys dox people. Stop it. Stop it. What about all the stuff you got on people's information that you said you got on your device? You don't think you sent that in messages to people and they don't got it? Shut the fuck up.
You're
Shut the fuck up.
calling people welfare kids and things like that.
And
you don't think you're gonna get a response for that?
So what? So what? You're going to entertain chomos for saying welfare kid. How come you don't go talk to Messy Talk? Have you seen what they do over there? Bree? Hey, Bree. How come you don't go to Messy Talk and ask them why they doing that over there? Bree? I don't see you going over there yapping and say, hey, cut that shit out. Bree, I want to see you do that. To get any validity, and it can't be hippie. Got to go to a real place. I want you to go there, and when they're doing that, I want you to get up and they're saying, you stop that shit. Stop that shit. Don't pull up to them and go real life. You don't post that. I want you to do that, Bree. Don't come over here and do that to white folk, Bree. Don't come and do it to white folk that are paying your bills. You go do that to the black folk too. And I want to see if the energy's different. Make sure I watch it. I want to see if the energy's different.
You're talking stuff about Queenie's disabled husband.
That's what you're mad about. No wonder why you don't go to Messy Talk. Yeah, no wonder. No wonder, Bree.
You're worried about snarking her wish list.
Yeah,
You talking shit about Virgo, calling her fat ass.
No. So does Virgo.
You're doing all these things and then you're expecting peace. It's crazy. You can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know why you think you could have peace. Why are you thinking you could have peace?
If you
to let me know.
But you do it with your mama.
Of
the
course.
same shit Regina did to my backyard. Yeah. It's like, hey, I got your mama.
Diagnosis amnesia. Here. If you feel the need to let these people know what you want to let them know, go ahead. But you're fucking wrong. I am not going to prove to you where my fucking office is. I'm not going to prove to you where I am at while I'm live streaming every day. I'm not giving you that location. So if you want to think that I'm lying about renting office space from a beautiful black woman, then just think I'm lying. I don't care. I'm not proving you wrong.
What the fuck's that even mean? Where's that where is that video? I want to watch it. What the fuck they talking about?
It was a jab to let me know.
But you do it with your mama.
Of
the
course.
same shit Regina.
Listen, a motherfucker on the...
If you want peace, you're talking stuff about Queenie's death. Well, the thing is, you can't, like she said earlier, you're not, everybody's not arguing with themselves. You know, it's just things that y'all do. Like, y'all going to the, like I said, y'all going to Reddit. Y'all typing people's names. Y'all think y'all not gonna get a response out of that. That equals, you know, it's like, hey, I got your mama.
Diagnosis amnesia. Out to let me know.
But you do it with your mama.
Of
the
course.
same shit Regina did to my backyard. Yeah. It's like, hey, I got your mama.
What happened with the backyard? You know, what happened with the backyard?
Diagnosis amnesia. Fucking cunt. Yeah, they want to let me know that they've found every in and out of my mom's business. I'm aware.
Who cares?
You've made that clear. If you feel the need to let these people know what you want to let them know, go ahead. But you're fucking wrong. I am not going to...
I don't know why you would have to say anything. Kind of weird.
Prove to you where my fucking office is. I'm not going to prove to you where I am at while I'm live streaming every day.
You might have to prove it to a judge. Plausibly, you would absolutely have to prove it to a judge if they ordered it. You might have to.
I'm not giving you that location. So if you want to think that I'm lying about renting office space from a beautiful black woman, then just think I'm lying. I don't care. I'm not going to prove to you where I am at while I'm live streaming every day. I'm not giving you that location. So if you want to think that I'm lying about renting office space from a beautiful black woman, then just think I'm lying. I don't care.
Renting office space? Why the fuck would you be renting office space if your mother owns a business? Like, what? Even they don't be working there? They said, hey, you gotta go rent your own office. I don't want you over here. You can work for me, but you gotta rent your own. I'm not even sure what the fuck that means. Seems like people are onto it more than what I think she's bullshitting. Because that literally, I'm fucking dumbfounded by what the fuck that even mean. If it's your mother's business, why the fuck are you renting from someone?
Here, I'm not proving you wrong, okay?
It is filed a cease and desist from that person.
I will. At this point, it's stalking. At this point, it is stalking.
There they go with the false allegations. There they go with the false allegations. Do it. Virgo, fucking do it. Virgo, fucking dare you. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you. I guarantee you will never own a weapon the rest of your life. I guarantee you. At best. At best. I guarantee it. Guarantee it at best. You need to stop throwing that shit around for no fucking reason. I swear to God, do it. You will lose. Trust me. You're going to lose or everyone will lose. Trust me. Trust me. And you're going to have all sorts of agencies searching your home.
They're talking about, oh, do you want me to bring
stalking? What the fuck you talking about? Ma'am, I just clipped you saying that this is what people want. Literally have you clipped. If you think people want, literally clipped you saying that you like this. This is what you want. When they go against it, you're gonna say it's stalking? Shut the fuck up. Go private. When they are watching your private stream, they are in your private stream and they are chatting with you in your private stream and they're calling you to your private house for no fucking reason at all, then talk. If you are online, publicly streaming, too fucking bad what somebody's saying compared to what you're watching and doing too. When you literally said, this is what people want. The sooner you get better and known to that, the better off you'll be.
But trust from West Virginia. Okay, so my grandmother passed away in 2009 and she left me a home and a trust.
Wrong.
I lived in that home for years. Then I rented that home as rental property. Then during active addiction, I didn't check up on my tenants like I should have. They destroyed the place and it sat empty for years. I sold the house in 2022, 7 days before my wedding. What else would you like to know? There was a lien on that property. I lost a lot of money.
How the fuck they get that?
And that really just explained what I just said the other day when they were saying I'm wrong. When I was clocking Queen E. That's why she can't sell her house. When you do, the lien doesn't mean they take the money before it. The lien is like a collateral that they put on your fucking deed. And when you sell the house, they take that money out immediately. They're like, oh no, if it did, how come they don't got my house? Because you still live there. You still live there, depending on what kind of the lien and what it was. It will just stay there until you sell the house. Most likely, if you don't sell the house, and sometimes it'll never go away. It'll never go away and they'll never collect. It'll just stay on unless there's a statute of limitation. And I'm not sure of that.
Well, because all you have to do is look up my name and you can see, like, record. You know what I mean? Like, public record.
Liens stay on there forever and ever unless it goes beyond some sort of statute of limitation.
Yeah. But fuck, if people know that. I was
Weird.
in
Why
active
would
addiction.
anybody...
Like, you're playing games, the Ryan Ray situation.
Yeah, but I'm more interested that you were in that, but your family had that kind of organization. So at any point, did you do Nelson stuff? Did you do any Nelson things? Did you take any meds? Were there any meds? Did they distribute meds in these kind of businesses? I don't know what it all entails in that profession. Like, did they have their own prescriptions and they were just dispensed it by like text or something? Did you ever take any of that? Were you around when they did that? That'd be interesting to know if that's what it led to that, because you were around it so easily. And it was just very easily to get. Take from that person that was elderly and probably couldn't remember.
Is what you said, and I lied about this office space that I rent. I didn't lie about either. I'm not going to prove you wrong.
Actually, I got 2 legs to stand on. Unlike any of you will show. I actually got 2 legs. And 10 toes. None of you ever walk anywhere. I've never even seen you walk to go take a piss. Ever. Not once.
Because that's what you do.
Okay, never mind. I can't say that's not true. Some of you have actually done it, absolutely went and done it online. So most of you have never even walked to the restroom.
You want the address.
I mean, you've done it. You just never, like, it's never been visible. Like, you would say, oh yeah, I'm going to the bathroom. Okay, if you say so. At this point, I think you all have catheters or diapers on.
The space that I'm at every day, and I'm not giving it to you. I'm not. So
I'm just saying, like, if you had a wealthy friend that could help you and you went and filed your paperwork, then the person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open.
What the fuck is this weirdo saying? You're not rich, Kathy. And as soon as I get your last name, when I release it, send your lawyers to me. My name's been released. Let's hear the judge and the jury and the army and everybody else hear what you do. Since you got a name.
Well, I didn't lie about either. I'm not going to prove you wrong because that's what you want.
Frickin' literally, I'll call a military investigation. I'll call the military since you say you live on a base while you're doing this shit. I swear to God I will. I swear to God I'll call the military and ask for an investigation of what code of conduct of what are they doing here? How are they even able to, why is this person streaming on military bases? Usually that is never allowed.
Want the address, of the space that I'm at every day, and I'm not giving it to you. I'm not. So
I'm just saying, like, if you had a wealthy friend that could help you and you went and filed your paperwork.
Of the space that I'm at.
Let's listen to what this lady says, Ranger.
And I'm not giving it
Kathy.
to you.
Her name's Kathy.
So
I'm just saying, like, if you had a wealthy friend that could help you and you went and filed your paperwork, then the person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open.
What? Why? Was that a threat? What the fuck's that mean? I'm not even sure what she means by that. If you had a, so is Ranger paying for stuff for them? Is Ranger paying things for them? Not be out in the open. What the fuck does it even mean?
The base that I'm at. Every day. I lied about playing games.
I'm gonna record all of this.
So if you want to think that I'm lying, you're a fucking cunt. Yeah, if you feel the need to fucking cunt, yeah, they want to let me know that they've found every in and out of my mom's business. I'm aware. You've made that clear. If you feel the need to let these people know what you want to let them know, go ahead. But you're fucking wrong. I am not going to prove to you where my fucking office is. I'm not. I'm not going to prove to you where I am at while I'm live.
Why does it matter where the office is? If they know the name of the business, it doesn't matter if your office was in another country.
Renting office space from a beautiful black woman that just think I'm lying. I don't.
And that would even be worse. Like if you're saying you rented from a beautiful black person, then you're getting their place in trouble.
At this point, it's
you are risking their place.
It is stalking. Okay, they're talking about, oh, do you want me to bring up a trust from West Virginia? Okay, so my grandmother passed away.
If there's a trust, that's public record. If there was an estate and it went on the public, on the state thing where it went to whatever, probate or type some shit, that's public information. Ain't a fuck thing you can do about that. Don't own a home. Don't own a home. Make sure you don't want to be claimed on any inheritance.
7 days before my wedding. What else would you like to know? There was a lien on that property. I lost a lot of money.
How the fuck they get that?
Well, because all you have to do is look up my name and you can see.
And she just said it's public information.
Like public record.
And now they just said it's public record.
Get it on verify.com. You can get it on any background website check.
I don't know why that is. Like, you're threatening to bring out shit that isn't, like, that's not scary. I don't give a fuck if people know that.
And you're literally saying it's not even scary.
You want to know that.
You decimated your own fucking defense.
Let me tell you.
Your own prosecution. You're not worried about it.
Well, that's, I'm very close. Like, you're playing games that, like, you're upset because I lied. I lied about the Ryan Ray situation, is what you said, and I lied about this office space that I rent. I didn't lie about either. I'm not going to prove you wrong because that's what you want. You want the address.
It's what you make everybody else do.
That I'm at.
You make everybody else do. You guys make everybody else prove it wrong.
I'm not.
You guys say prove it. Prove it. Prove it. Where's the receipt? Prove it. Prove it. Where's the receipt? Prove it. Prove it. Where's the receipt? Prove it. Well, when you're in court, you will see. Like when you go to court, you will see the receipts.
Finally be out in the open.
Wow. There is that. There is that. I just,
And guess who could be subpoenaed?
if you don't like me,
Kathy.
that's fine. I don't.
Kathy.
I'm here to make everyone.
It's a vital witness to any case and all of it. Kathy and her husband are like crucial, main fucking characters that would have to be questioned.
Full entire record. It says in which you have to click that box and agree and then confirm that you will not stalk, threaten, harass, and or release these said records to harm another individual and or act on malice on behalf of
Are you going to show that? Are you going to show where it says that on public information, buddy? Buddy, with your lame ass debate talk, with your rage bait topics, with your rage bait. Let me get your name. Let me see if you'll do it. Let me get your name. Watch what happens. Hey, I'm done. Let me get your name too. I want dude's name too. I'm going to dox him. I'm going to find any public information. It's not to cause harm. It's just public information. He's doing all this yapping. He's a personality on TikTok, a public personality. I got a right to know who I'm looking at. I got a right to see what I'm talking about, who I'm talking to, and what they're doing. I got a right to do it. Or he doesn't have to be a public person. You can go private. You can go private. I got a right to do that. You're a public, you basically considered a public personality. Basically anywhere, it'd be like a digital content creator. That's no different than regular public people that are in like governments and stuff. Their stuff is public. A lot of their records and how they vote, it's all public. It's all public. You just can't go to their fucking home and open their door to try to see what they got in their dresser. That you can't do. You could go anywhere they are in public. You see it every day, Mr. Fake ass debate talk that you hold. You could watch it every day where people are literally streaming right on public property. They're filming the police. They're filming the ICE. They're filming whatever, that side. They're filming that all over every day, all day long. It's public. Public. There's literally people on the internet, and that's what they do. They follow crimes and they stream crimes and crime scenes publicly. It's only stalking or harassment if they literally knock on your fucking door or mail you something to your house unsolicited. Then you might have a case. That's not even guaranteed then. You're not even guaranteed then. Because the freedom of speech is very, 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 very powerful. Very powerful. It is very, very powerful. In legit courts, they hold that up to with the utmost respect. The internet and go private. Do a private stream. Then they are violating your rights. I will concede that. I will concede if they were following you in private streams and still recording you with these programs, and they're watching them, and it's private, and you could tell that it was private. Like, you could prove that person knew it was private and not just on a YouTube that you all post. Maybe. Because if you got a private stream, I agree, nobody should be watching it. Nobody, at least not recording it, not without consent. I agree with that, because that's the way America, I actually believe in the law. I believe in it. Nobody should be recording you. If you set your shit to private, meaning it's private for invitations only, nobody should record that shit. Unless everybody's knowing. Everybody knows. Everybody's agreeing in it. Then I believe that's a violation. I believe that is a violation. You're literally talking about public records and public TikTok streams. That you yourself are getting into, Berto. Because I just clipped you, saying that this is what they want. You don't have to participate in it. You don't have to do what you do, Virgo. You don't, or are you going to say, well, it's your right? Is that what you're going to use? Are you going to play well, it's my right to play that. I could play that if I want. It's public. I do digital content and digital create. That you're going to use it then. So it makes you a fucking hypocrite then. Literally means you are weaponizing the legal system to silence people that you don't agree with. You're weaponizing it. That is also illegal. That is illegal. The fuck? You're on public streams. Go private. I'll be the first one to admit, if that was a private stream and it's stated private or something, and it was, you have your thing profile private, and they're still fucking doing it, then that's a fucking problem. But unfortunately, there is some programs that do record private. So I don't even know how you would prove it. How do you prove it? Where's your evidence? How can you prove that it was a private? How do you prove it? These fucking auto records that you guys use. I literally heard one of them say, which I have recorded. They said, I don't know how they were private, but it still recorded it. So then what do you do? How are you proving it, Virgo? Where's the burden? How are you meeting the burden of proof over TikTok shit? Why are you going to waste your time? Why would you waste your time and money? Why? For what fucking reason? At best, they start using a fake account. At best, they use a fake account. At worst, you fucking lose and he get it against you. Or you both get it. Who's got names to lose? Who's got a name and an identity and shit that they have to risk and stuff? Who? Fucking use your fucking brains. Use your brains sometimes, please. You guys are streaming publicly. You are streaming on public platforms. You literally went to Messy Talk. I'm not even going to call it that. You went to Hippie Back. You went to Hippie Back. And that's all they do over there. They do worse than that. Worse. So stop fucking complaining. Go private. Set your shit to private, and that's going to stop, unless the people are in there recording manually, that's going to stop probably 90% of the auto recorders. Because 90% of them abide by the private thing. 10% don't. 10% don't. They will record it and literally specifies that it does record private streams. Some of them are even able to record substreams. I don't know how they do it, but they do. They are able to record subscription lives only. Unlimited time, somehow. I have no idea how they do it. Some kind of exploits, who knows. And that was years ago, so that could have been patched. You used to be able to do it on regular TikTok. On regular TikTok, you used to be able to watch subscription lives where it would give you a demo by going out, like when it going out and flip back in real quick. And it would glitch it out and you would watch it. You would get to still watch everything. Or if you watched it from the window before it was patched. And at that point, you didn't even know if it was private, really. You don't know if they set it to a subscription thing if you were watching at the window. You wouldn't even know because it just kept playing. But that's the problem with social media. That's the risk you take on social media. When you got motherfuckers pulling up to your house, knocking on your door, or you start getting packages that you didn't want, that you didn't order, that are meant to be malicious, I will agree with you. That's too far. Fucking stalking. You literally said stalk. What the fuck are you going to watch? The fuck you going to watch if that's what you're going to use all the time? Because at that point, then they get one on you, you get one on them, and what the fuck are you going to watch? You just said this is the content they want. You going out with your red hands? You going to start streaming your red hands doing cake pops again? That you said people don't want? Or are you using that as a threat? Are you committing threats and just saying that so you silence them? Are you threatening them? Stop your fucking nonsense with that bullshit, stalking this and stalking that, and if you're doing this, until you got somebody fucking coming up to your house, pulling up on your property, following you around, literally sending you fucking personal fucking messages, packages in the fucking mail. Stop wasting your fucking time when there's actual fucking people that are having it happen to that you're clogging the time up for. And let's not forget who the fuck the people you sit with. You literally got people that commit DV. You got people that unalived. You got people that marry people that graped. Okay, let's look at character. Sick of people legalizing the fucking system. And then when you go and say the same thing, oh my God, they're weaponizing and wasting resources. You're wasting resources. Complete fucking hypocrites. You are complete and utter hypocrites. What else can we watch? That had enough of that shit. And I gotta understand I gotta try and understand what the fuck Kathy was talking about. Was she talking about a rich friend?
Claims, just screenshot. They want to, I'm not here to make everyone
Checks on these websites, there is a disclaimer not stock.
Identity for the whole time.
every day, and I'm not giving it to you. I'm not. So
I'm just saying,
where do
like,
we go from here?
if you had a wealthy friend that could help you and you went and filed your paperwork, then the person who's been trying to hide their
And you went? What?
Identity for help you, and you went and filed your paperwork. Then if you had a wealthy friend that could help you, and you went and filed your paperwork, then you person who's been trying to hide their.
If you had a wealthy friend and you went and filed your paperwork, what the fuck does that even mean?
Identity for and you went and filed your paperwork. If you had a wealthy friend that could help you, and you went and filed your paperwork, then you person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open.
So you're threatening people that don't got the money. Their identity. Kathy, I guarantee if I get your last name, I guarantee you I find information on you within 1 minute. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. I don't give a fuck how rich you are. You are not invisible. I don't care if you are in the CIA. You are not invisible. You're not invisible. You are literally on TikTok. Every fucking day. You've shown your face. You've shown your tattoos, markings, everything. Stop acting like you are fucking MacGyver or some kind of fucking ninja.
Wow.
And don't forget, if you bring someone else into court, they can absolutely at least try to file a motion to get people like such as you, Kathy, in the fucking courtroom, since you literally say you paid for all this shit. You are crucial. A judge can absolutely order you to show up. Maybe even take it to Congress to get this shit heard. And if they file you to show up, you get contempt of Congress. They don't need no fucking law. They don't need no law. They don't need nothing. Then you're not allowed into fucking America probably ever again. And probably Interpol would be waiting for you. They'd be looking for you to bring you back to face congressional punishment.
There is that. Woody, there is that.
So remember, Kathy, you are not an American citizen. You're not an American. Sorry, you are not. You're not an American. And I think you've already stated that you overstayed your visa. So you already violated the land of the law. I think you even say that you violate the land of the law in Germany. You were speeding or something. Some other things. So you don't even listen. And you go to Islamic countries and you don't even wear a hijab. You don't even wear a hijab. You don't even have that respect. Shut the fuck up.
I am, if you don't like me, there is that. Woody,
For the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open. Identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in there. You had a wealthy friend that could help you, and you went and filed your paperwork. The new person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open.
What does that even mean?
wow.
Here, or the new person who's been trying to hide their
So you're doing something illegal with money?
identity for and you went and filed your paperwork. The new person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open.
Who?
Wow.
Finally be up trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open. The whole time they've been on your paperwork. The new person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here. The new person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on your paperwork. If you had a wealthy friend that could help you, and you went and filed your paperwork, the new person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open. Friend that could help you, and you went and filed. If you had a wealthy friend that could help you, and you went and filed your paperwork, the new person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open.
Wow. There is that. Woody, there is that.
filed your paperwork, the new person who's been trying to hide their identity for the whole time they've been on here would finally be out in the open.
Wow.
Okay, now I gotta go look at Diagnosis's page. Whose fucking identity is hidden? Whose identity is hidden? Who? If you had a rich friend that paid for paperwork, I don't even know what the fuck that means. What are you buying, fucking false identities? Is that why you go to these countries? 'Cause I don't know what the fuck that means. What the fuck's that mean? They wouldn't be able to hide their whole identity. Oh, what? Where is it? I'm not looking through all these fucking videos.
Florida and the coordinated to Bougie's family. Bougie admits to.
Here is another video that will get ignored. Given a pass, excuses given.
Where
It
is
is untrue. I just refuse to clear it up. It's quite unhealthy, if you ask me. But, you know, you do your big one with your little 5 viewers over there.
There you go about the viewers again.
It's very weird.
There you go about viewers again. There you go. You're a fucking weirdo. You go fucking weirdo. Why don't you go about the viewers that are in your house that you don't take care of? That's what you should be concerned of. The viewers that you're not viewing, and you let go with your neighbors fishing. Your father's neighbors.
Diagnosis Amnesia can show you anything that I've done in the past that's going to make you change your mind about me. That's going to make you stop coming around, stop being my friend. Like,
Virgo, they weren't your friend just a little while ago. I don't know if you know that, Virgo. Virgo, they weren't your friends a while ago. And it will happen again. I don't know who you think you are. I don't know if the hands are cutting off circulation. You go to the doctor and get that checked out. Don't you work in a certain field like that? Check your pulse over there. Maybe they could check the pulse. Maybe it's not going over circulating. I don't know who you think you are. They didn't like you. They did not. They don't like you now. They don't like you now. You are the platform they use that goes live to go and watch apparently things that you obviously like now. You made that abundantly clear. That's what you guys like. But there is no doubt about it. So I don't ever want to hear you guys talk about it again. That's a wrap. You enjoyed it. You said it yourself. The sooner you come to terms with it, that's what you all like watching. You see me stream? Virgo, you see me stream, Retina? And watch that? You see me stream, Sunshine? And watch that all the time? You see me? You see me do that? Huh? You see me doing that? Yeah, why would you if you're saying that's what they're doing? Why would I restream that? Why? For what reason? Especially when your friends are posting kids themselves. Especially when the friends you got, Virgo, also do it.
remember, you're getting more and more brave with the things that you're posting, which lots of it is untrue. I just refuse to clear it up.
Virgo, what am I lying about? You're the one who lied. You created a false story about a black business owner to make yourself look like an ally to the black community. And it is a lie. You are using us for credibility, for views, and for platform. You tell your people that truth doesn't matter, that no matter what is shown, they will stay. You got them.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see proof on this. I'll play it. I'll play it if you got a receipt for this.
You stayed loyal to someone who had a black man with small children swatted over personal beef, even after being told the danger, and who said he would do it again. You only do the right thing when it benefits you. There is no consistency. Those same lies are damaging the business in South Carolina that your mother spent 3 decades building. You lied multiple times about needing money and why you needed it. And you lied about why you outed yourself for borrowing money. You lied on your mom's business. That's a fact. Everything you have said is putting her hard at risk. You're becoming the problem for the business she built. Do I need to post everything about the business? Proof of ownership?
I mean, you sure it's the mother's issue? Are you sure the mother knows? The mother might not know a fuck thing of what she's doing. That's why she rents her own office, maybe.
But I'm willing to learn about it and post it.
You ever think that? Whoever this is? You ever think that maybe she rents her own place because she doesn't want her mother knowing what she's doing? And she doesn't know? It's like it's secret.
You only care about yourself in that moment. You don't care what those lies can do in the future. Your mom took care of your child when you were irresponsible. She thinks you're a good person. She trusted you with the business. She is working hard and has no idea you are ruining everything she built.
Well, you're saying she has no idea.
Side of racism every time. Your actions show the opposite. Two things have me the most upset: the lies about Ryan Ray, who passed a year ago, and the fact that history is being repeated. You purposely created a story that the office owner was a black person. Not just any black person, a strong black woman, an incredible black woman. Racism was the heated topic, and you saw the opportunity. You took it. You came in acting like you were doing it for the greater good, like it was charity. We're not your charity. We're not a cause for you. You don't get to use us like that and try to look like you're doing something good. It was never for us. It was for you. There is no black office owner. Your mother owns that space. You said you had to force yourself to find a black office building owner so people would think you were doing something special. It was a bold-faced lie. You did it so white people could sit there and say,
how do you know? Like, how do you know what space it is, though? Like, you don't really know that.
She's making sure she finds black people.
Obviously, the place of the place is probably not rented. But what if this girl actually rents her own place because she's hiding from her mother? She hides in her bathroom. It's not unfeasible. She hides in her own house from her family.
You used us for your
it's logically, I could logically think that she's so weird and doesn't want her mother knowing, because she probably wouldn't allow it, that she rents and says that she's at home remote working or some shit. But no, she can't do it at home either. And does it in some fucking small office somewhere. I could definitely see her doing that. That's how crazy she is. I mean, she called out her friend for like $100. Well, she was collecting money.
You said it on your platform, but I did post it, and you and your TikTok enablers are choosing to ignore it. But I'm not surprised. I wouldn't expect any less from you and your people, Virgo. It needs to be heard by some of the biggest and strongest voices on this app. I feel like this is what you're asking to be done. You want all the information to be posted on the internet for locals and TikTok for them to see everything for themselves? Done.
Some of it is untrue. I just refuse to.
Not sure of the best way to put this out. The Awareness Live was presented so terribly, and my worry is that just posting the lies and misinformation could harm somebody else. I'm going to post her response first. This wasn't easy for her to do. It was a couple days after what Sue did, and it was a very emotional time. Sue wanted this video taken down. The only reason I can see is to hide the truth. This woman will be posting her cancer proof, but I'm posting this video first. Miss Sue platformed herself to tear apart a woman's cancer journey and got almost everything wrong. Sue claimed the woman had 3 different cancers and that the whole diagnosis process was lies, that it moved too fast, that going to 3 facilities wasn't right, that none of it was protocol. Then a few minutes later, she said every cancer treatment is different. The biggest problem is that so much of what Sue told wasn't even this woman's story. Instead of asking her for clarity, Sue broke the trust of someone who thought she was a friend, put private details on a public platform, made it look like dry begging, and violated the most basic support group rule. You do not share people's stories or medical information outside the group. This is her cancer, MZL. Look it up. Sue, what's that rare cancer you have? Why not bring awareness to it? It could help someone.
I haven't went through the full live, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate, and I really don't care. You see, there are some people that are still on this app that I still talk to that informed me of the live last night, burning bridges. You see, you guys can talk all day long, but without receipts. That's what everybody wants, right? Receipts. So to take your word for everything, I'm sorry that you are sick, and I'm sorry that I poured every ounce of energy or any ounce of energy with you because I thought you were a friend and I thought you were a true advocate. You see, I do have cancer. It is a slow-growing cancer. And for you to sit there and pick apart the timeline and try to figure it out when you have my personal number and you could have asked me. But you chose not to do that. Instead, you chose to find a platform. I never once said anything about my liver. I never said anything about a car accident from my first fall in 2022. That was an actual fall where I broke my ribs and had a punctured lung and what they thought was a lacerated kidney. I never once said anything about my liver. And for you to sit there in the beginning of that video and suggest recreational stuff, far from it. I don't do that. I don't believe in it. Would never touch it. But for you to sit up on that panel and lie of what I told you and lie about the receipts that I did show you, because I wanted to make sure that you knew that I wasn't trying to do what you're accusing me of now. Shame on you. I don't want any part
What did burning bridges do? Now I gotta go find that.
of you ever again.
She on the app begging again? That girl's fucking fake.
I will debunk every lie you ever
I told you that girl was
on this
fake.
panel.
That girl was always in Florida Man streams, always during all the we're bad stuff. And then she would go, I don't know why people are like this. I don't like that. So,
It's just anything that I was.
man, you was in every diabolical stream while you claim you're sick and your husband's
The
sick.
truth is, you
Get out of here.
don't care about friendship.
That woman is absolutely a manipulative scammer.
Advocate for cancer, yeah. I never want to talk to you ever again.
Yeah, I don't even believe you.
After this is all,
I don't even believe you, man. I believe you talked to her like right after
so I
this.
can prove that I am telling the truth. So when we talk shit about people, face the consequences.
You want to know how easy it is to prove you have cancer? Like if you really want to do it? Like you go to all of your doctor's appointments and everything. Like there is people that do it. They go to their chemos and radiation. And it's a journey. They do it. That's how you prove it. If people don't believe it then, oh well, they don't believe it. But if you just rolling up to an actual doctor's place and they can literally look that fucking place up and they, oh, yep, that's where it is. Yep. And you're in there and they know, you know you're getting the things and you're seeing things change. That's how you could prove it. Unfortunately, that's really the only way you can do it, really. Again, if you're going to talk about your story on the internet, people have a right to ask. They have a right to speak out against what you're asking. Go to another country if you don't like it.
And I promise you those receipts are coming. My personal information, when it comes to like my birth dates and stuff like that, will be redacted from my paperwork.
I mean, if you're in a doctor's office and you're getting your stuff done, that usually doesn't require you showing your name. Like the office visit and getting it done, like after you say the names and everything, it's all like it's like you're there.
Because I'm
You're getting it done.
trusted you with anything. And I'm saying that with my whole chest. If you don't have the facts burning bridges, then don't speak on it.
Yeah, she's a scammer.
You want to talk about you being hurt? Yeah. I thought you'd be the one to help me through a little bit of this journey. Yeah. Why, it's not just me going through it, it's my family and my kids. My husband. My cancer may not be as severe as yours. But nobody wants it. I never said I was cured, and I have that in the text message. It will follow this video. I never told you I was cured. The bell, I also told you that they had me ring the bell because it was my last treatment. I wouldn't have my results for a couple weeks because I needed to go get a CT scan. Nice try. I have an MRI coming up on the 17th, and I go back to my oncologist on the 18th. I can't believe that someone that advocates for people with cancer would be like this. Shame on you.
Not sure of the best way to put this out. The awareness live was presented so terribly, and my worry is that just posting the lies and misinformation could harm somebody else. I'm going to post her response first. This wasn't easy for her to do. It was a couple days after what
To clear it up.
Because I am at work and I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Do you know what?
one thing you're not gonna fucking do ever in your life, is speak on Miss Sue again. Okay? That's not gonna happen.
I'm listening to a screen recording of Miss Sue being very hurtful and spreading lies about an actual, real cancer patient who trusted her. Sue wanted people to believe the lady was lying about cancer. Miss Sue wanted to take the woman's support system away, something she learned from her awareness friends. This woman named her cancer. Sue, what's your cancer called?
Because it's an inpatient or an outpatient procedure, but yet it's a sterile environment because they do go in and she said with a needle, which is possible, but when you go in for a biopsy, usually the pathologist is right there because here's the deal. If it is cancer, they're going to do surgery right then. They don't do the biopsy on a mass and then say come back in 2 weeks, we're going to remove it.
But anyway, I'm in my backyard. B? B? B, you okay, honey? You okay? Oh, honey. What's wrong, baby? You okay, baby? She gets choked sometimes at the palate in her throat when she gets excited, falls, and it causes her to choke. I've taken her to the vet. The vet suggested we get a high doggy dish for her food to where she get ready to lose my voice again. So anyway, when she reaches her throat up and
it's not of itself. As soon as you start using it for financial gain, it is financial fraud and theft by deception.
So the food will go down and her palate will stay open in the back. We did that, but it really hasn't helped much. She's actually too fat.
If someone fabricates cancer diagnosis strictly to gain sympathy or validation or attention from friends, it is deeply hurtful ethical violation, but it does not violate criminal law.
Temperature that was 106.
Only when people ever gave you money.
That's God help us. We're all melting here. let you guys know I did chemo today. I still got my bracelets on. I need to take those off. I got 2 today, and I don't know why.
And you purposely left them on. You're at home, so supposedly you went somewhere. And then you came home and smoked and whatever, got over there, went on the patio, turned the lights on, and then said, oh, I still got to take these off, but showed them.
Well, when I went in to do my blood work, my IgG, my IgA, you guys know I did temperature today was, so the food will go down and force again. So, high throat choke. You okay, babe? And the hose. Cute shoes. But anyway, I'm in my backyard. Press and figure shit out. I went to pay with my card. I stopped to get gas on the way home, and I went to pay with my card, and I couldn't remember the passcode. So I didn't get gas. I told the guy at the gas station I'll be back, but I didn't go back because I needed time to decompress and figure shit out. And when you're going through chemotherapy, it really does affect the way you think and the way you see things. The way you interpret things is all off. Even the food that you taste is all off. Let me see. Oh, God. So they had to do a hard reset because I couldn't remember. I could not remember my 4-digit passcode to get in my phone that locked me out. And I use that passcode every day. It's just today the chemotherapy affected my brain.
Who hard reset your phone? So? Who hard reset your phone? Who?
So bad that locked me out.
Who? Because it literally, like you purposely do that, and it gives you the option to do it. That's how you get it to do a hard reset. So you said forgot. You still can't get into it though, because you need the password. And you said somebody else did it. So you're lying. You're fucking lying. You would never be able to do it if you didn't know another way to authenticate that you were using the phone. It just didn't happen. You're lying. Sorry, you're scamming. There's no way you would be able to reset the phone if you didn't know the password. It would not let you. You would not be able to do it.
And I use that passcode every day. It's just today the chemotherapy didn't get gas. I told the guy at the gas station I'll be back, but I didn't go back because I needed time to decompress and figure shit out. And when you're going through chemotherapy, it really does affect the way you think and the way you see things, the way you interpret things is all off. Even the food.
I don't know why they say, yeah, motherfuckers, you still need to know your fucking password.
Trace this all off. Let me see. I don't think anybody's on tonight. Everybody's in bed. That's okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
Swipe right. What does it say? Swipe right to what? Just, yeah, I already put my glasses on. Oh, yeah. And let me tell you something. I went to the eye doctor. And I gotta have glasses. Not just to read, to see far off. I had my lens replaced about 7 years ago. Because I had cataracts. And I had perfect vision after.
That's what would happen.
Well,
you could have done it yourself.
my body's prone to
As long as you know your password.
And
If you don't know your password, you're fucked. Your phone's a dud. It's
my new
done.
lenses,
Even if you managed to reset it, you'd never be able to fucking authenticate it with the Apple no more software.
I was going in today to get my eyes lasered, and the specialist said,
Here's a receipt.
no,
Fuck you mean you took your phone in to get fucking hard reset?
or the doctor that put in my lenses studied there at the same hospital that I went to, or clinic, on the campus grounds. I went to an eye institute today, which is one of the best in the nation. And the only reason why I didn't go see my other eye doctor
Because you're a fucking scammer.
taking my insurance. They quit taking certain insurance. That pissed me off. But anyway, he told me that my doctor was a good doctor and he did an excellent job with my lenses. It's just sometimes that happens, you know. And at the beginning, I had my choice of seeing far away or close up, and I chose to see far away and chose to get readers, you know, the cheap readers that you could get at Dollar Tree or Aldi's for $1.25 or 4 of them for $10 and all.
No, ma'am. They got progressive lenses, ma'am. You lying. Ma'am, you lying. When the fuck did you get your glasses? In 1886? Was it a fucking monocle? What are you using, a fucking monocle? Ma'am? Using a monocle still? They got contact lenses that are progressive. Literally, like it's far, closer, and reading. And glasses are definitely, you could definitely get them. My glasses are reading, far, middle, reading, and they turn into sunglasses. But they were $900.
6 or 7 years, I think. But I had a good run. I enjoyed not wearing glasses to see far off. Boy, did I enjoy it. But my vision is starting to change for the worse.
No,
Again.
contacts could do it.
And I still cannot see.
It's called biofinity torics. Multifocal. They're not that cheap, but they do, I think they do all far, middle, and reading.
Close up.
And you might have to have a dominant and a non-dominant. Not might, you have to.
Crazy fucked up mess. But anyway, my phone crashed, locked me out. I couldn't remember my Google. I couldn't remember anything. I was there for, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 3 hours at the phone place trying to figure shit out. And that I do have to say that the two gentlemen that were helping me, he did an excellent job. Excellent job. And they figured it out. But unfortunately, when you forget your 4-digit passcode to open your phone, that's what caused it. I kept putting in the wrong number, and you only have 3 times to do it. And when I did the 3 times, it was done. They could not fix it. They couldn't go in and fix it. They had to crash it. So it dumped. It dumped everything. We finally
Okay, well, yeah, you could. It could be set to erase. Then you wouldn't need to take it there anywhere, there, ma'am. Ma'am, it could have been set to erase. But still, to get back in, you're going to need your passwords. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. You're lying. You're lying. You didn't go to the fucking Apple or whatever store. I don't. But let's see if you got a Samsung. Maybe it's different. You might be able to do it with a Samsung. You definitely can't do that with an iPhone. She said she didn't remember her Google stuff either, so yeah, you wouldn't. Maybe you do have an Android. You wouldn't have been able to reset an Android either without that. You could do the same thing with an iPhone. You could force reset it, factory reset. But no, it's actually better. You could have to start all over. I'll be able to lose it. You lose everything that you had in the phone. So you lost everything. And I think you're lying. There ain't no fucking way. That means you lost access to all your Google accounts, photos, fucking Samsung. It ain't no fucking way. Then you would just be like, eh.
And only half of my photos because when I got into the group, they couldn't go in and fix it. They had to crash it. And when I did the 3 times, it was done. I got into the Google account and it retrieved. So it dumped. It dumped everything. We finally got into the Google account.
How did you get into your Google account?
My contacts, and so it dumped. It dumped everything. We finally got into the Google account and it retrieved my contacts and only half of my photos because I didn't back up my phone. A word of advice. Back up your phone.
It should be automatically backing up.
Because you're going to need it.
They automatically back up.
Anybody else can do it.
Fucking need to use a
It was
jitterbug?
just a simple mistake, but it was a costly mistake. I had to read down my Yahoo accounts. And you know what? They said, costly mistake. I had to re-download all my apps. And you know what?
How? You didn't know the passwords?
In order for them to send me a passcode, I had to send it to my Yahoo account. Well, how could he send it to my Yahoo account if I can't get Google Play to download Yahoo account?
What?
nightmare. Yeah, it was just a simple mistake, but it was a costly mistake. I had to re-download all my apps. And you know what? They said in order for everybody needs a word of advice. Back up, not fix it. You only have 3 times to do it. And when I did the 3 times, it was done. They could not fix it. They couldn't go in.
No, I just showed you.
They had to crash it. So
I just showed you.
It dumped everything.
It gives you get like a timeout. Then maybe it'll fucking completely lock out if you have it set to that.
My contacts and only
But you could erase it right there.
Because I didn't back up.
You finally got into your what?
When I did the 3 times, it was done. They could not fix it. They couldn't go in and fix it. They had to crash it. So it dumped. It
Yeah,
dumped
that's that fucking coyote.
everything. We got into the Google account and it reached.
Ma'am, how did you get into your Google account? But you just said you can't get into anything. Google account would be the Play Store.
Retrieved my contacts and only half of my photos because I didn't back up my phone. A word of advice. Back up your phone. Back it up.
Should automatically be doing it.
Because you're going to need it. If I did it, anybody else can do it. Yeah, it was just a simple mistake.
You should also back it up with redundancy. You should back it up to external also, or other cloud places with encryption. Because I mean, if you got important stuff, you lose that account. It's gone forever. If you didn't have it somewhere else.
I had to re-download all my apps. And you know what? They said in order for them to send me a passcode, I had to send it to my Yahoo account. Well, how good do you send it to my Yahoo account if I can't get Google Play to download Yahoo account?
What? You just said you got into frickin' Google. You rebooted your phone. You hard reset your phone. You just said you got into Google. So you would have had access to the store. You might not have been able to log on to into the app. You could fucking download it though. So you're fucking lying. See, when you're lying, you forget easy shit.
My Yahoo account. You know what? They said in order for them to send me a passcode, I had to send it to my Yahoo account. Well, how good do you send it to my Yahoo account if I can't get Google Play to download Yahoo account?
You just said you got into your fucking Google account.
So, but the guys figured out how to override that and send it to my.
So are the guys the fucking CIA or something? Like, did they get the 2 missing anonymous members or some shit? And even then, I don't think they're getting in. How did 2 guys at the store get into your phone with no passwords? Never even remembered. They got in. They took a shortcut. Hey, come into the store. I got some dresses for you. Come on. Where are you going? Come on. Come into the store. Yeah, they're in the back. They're designers. Come on. Fucking. Is that who you fucking have working for you?
Other account. and all everything. It was a night. Sent it to my other account, and all. Yeah. How would he send it to my Yahoo account if I can't get Google Play to download Yahoo account? Oh, it's just a fucking nightmare.
He figured it out.
So, but the guys figured out how to override that and send it to my other account, and all everything. It was a nightmare, y'all. It was freaking nightmare.
Yeah, it was a nightmare because it wasn't real. It was just a nightmare, though. You woke up from this nightmare. Ma'am, you're good now. Drink some nice Camomile or something. Maybe it's just a regular tea. It was just a nightmare. This didn't happen. Your phone's it's on your desk. It's good.
I was almost in tears. The gentleman there knew me, because I go there often, talk to him often about my phone, because I'm always screwing it up. But they were funny, they were nice, and they made me feel at ease. They said, "Don't worry, Sue, we'll get it. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out together." The little girl that was there, she came over and she was trying to. I was seriously almost in tears. Plus, it was freaking hot outside, and I don't know what the temperature is now, but I know it. Hey, Bojangles, come here.
Fucking got bit by a raccoon or something.
Larry's over there terrorizing me. I had to download all my apps that I had. TikTok, I thought I was getting locked out of TikTok, but that's one I did remember to sign into. My Facebook account. Oh my God.
It seems like you were deleting shit. Seems to me you were deleting stuff, man.
And
You're deleting.
The people.
I don't think you forgot anything. I think you're purposely deleting. Maybe shit's happening. And I go, I better delete.
Or question why I don't go talk live more about my disease and my cancers. Or cancer. I talked to another creator today, and she said, you know, if you like, let's see how she put it. People don't want to hear things, normal things, everyday things. They want to hear tragedies and bullshit.
Oh, was that person Virgo? Because I just recorded that earlier. Was that Virgo?
Bad things that people are doing on TikTok, the bad things they're doing in real life, all that stuff.
And that's what you want to watch.
Unfortunately, yeah, she's right. And I tried for a few years to do Wednesday night lives at 7 o'clock to talk about different diseases or cancers, and hardly anybody joined. But you let a tragedy happen, people are right there, Johnny on the spot. I'm not here for gossip. I'm not here for BS.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I could prove that in court.
For all that stuff.
I could prove that in court. I will testify and swear on the Bible, using every one of them.
I tried to educate.
Not everyone. Using a whole shitload of them. Always. Sometime in the box. Sometimes talking. Even years ago.
I tried real hard, but nobody would listen. Nobody wanted to tune in. B, are you okay, honey? B, you okay, baby? I tried to educate about many diseases I didn't have that.
And where's the husband? I thought he wasn't well. Why are you not taking care of him?
Their creators have. that were going through. And nobody wanted to listen. I thought it was a good thing at the time. I think the most I ever had in there was like 54 people. And that was only for a split second. I don't draw a large crowd because I don't care. I go live to update. I go live to tell you guys what's happening. I don't go live often anymore. I used to. I go 3 or 4 times a day. But I barely go once a week now. I'm just tired, y'all. I tried to educate about my husband and his sickness, his illnesses, his heart failure, his dementia, his aortic surgery. Every time he goes into a coma, it's like every 8 weeks. But nobody wanted to listen. So I just kind of gave up, This last time he was hospitalized, I didn't even tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't do a video about it. Well, yeah, I did. I did one, and I took a picture of him.
So let's see what causes that. Usually, critical medical emergency, immediate, metabolic crisis, severe recurrent fluctuations of blood sugar, such as diabetic ketoacidosis, or profound hypoglycemia, or periodic liver kidney failure leading to toxic endopathy, seizure disorders, intermittent intoxications, recurrent episodes of ingestion or substance. Is he on pain meds? Endocrine or vascular events, rare recurrent cerebral ischemic events, electrolyte imbalances, endocrine failures. This is pretty.
His hospital bed on the day he was getting discharged. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't do a video about it. Well, yeah, I did. I did one, and I took a picture of him laying in his hospital bed on the day he was getting discharged. It was a nightmare. But we're still pushing through. We're still doing it. We're still we're still here. The expected life of being diagnosed with AL amyloidosis is 5 years. I've hit my 5-year mark. The expected life of light chain multiple myeloma is 2 years, 2.5 years.
Life expectancies for endolysosis.
I'm very lucky.
2 to 10 years.
The chemotherapy for both disease, and I multiple myeloma. The expected life of light chain multiple myeloma
Why does amyloid does that same thing have that same thing as light chain? But I don't see cancer. Let's see if there is. Because it's coming up with the other one. Oh yeah, there is. Here it is. Life chain multiple myeloma life. Let's see. For light chain multiple myeloma, the average overall 5 years. That's almost standard for all cancers. Is like they always say 5 years. The average overall 5-year survival rate is roughly 61%. The end-to-end varies. With modern treatments, patients live 8 to 10 years or even more. Light chain myeloma can sometimes be aggressive and carry a higher risk of kidney damage. So for someone that has this, you don't seem to have the basics. Like you should be a fucking expert. You should be an expert. And this is coming from, what sources are these? My Melanoma Team. What's the other one? Augusta University. My Myeloma Team. Augusta. Patient Power. International Myeloma Foundation.
being diagnosed with a still here. The expected life of being diagnosed with AL amyloidosis is 5 years. I've hit my 5-year mark. The expected life.
Did you say which one? Which form of that first shit you have?
We still. It was a nightmare. But we're still pushing through. We're still doing it. We're still here. The expected life of being diagnosed with AL amyloidosis is 5 years. I've hit my 5-year mark. The expected life of light chain multiple myeloma is 2 years, 2.5 years. And I've exceeded.
Light chain multiple myeloma is a subtype where malignant plasma cells produce only it's called light chains. I mean, that shit says it's got a pretty good survival rate with the modern. I'm sure your smoking doesn't help. Whatever else you do. $8 to 10 years. Fuck. Usually it's only 5. When tranquil to freely harms the kidneys, retaining over. Okay, well, what that other person said is, don't know what they're talking about because that is absolutely cancer. It is an aggressive type of blood cancer. That is incurable.
Yeah. I'm very lucky to still be here. The chemotherapy for both diseases is the same thing. You could do the Velcade, Cytoxin, the Faspro. Basically, that's or a stem cell transplant, which I don't qualify for because I'm a smoker, and I don't make enough plasma cells or good plasma cells. They do chemotherapy to try and get your body to make better plasma cells, and my body's not doing that, which is okay. I'm okay with that. What they do is they take cells out of your body Oh yeah, there's a new treatment out. It hadn't been approved by the FDA yet, or it's gene mutation. Well, it gets kind of tricky because the gene mutation it targets certain types of cancer cells in your body, and it mutates them. It
What the fuck is that?
what it does is it corrects the cells. It's kind of like playing God with your cells. Pretty soon people are going to be able to make perfect human beings by this new procedure. Because it looks like everything's happening fast. And what they do is they go in and they correct the bad cells in your body, and then they mutate them for 100% perfect human beings. And they do this by bad. They go in and they fix it. My mind has gone blank because there's a word for it and I can't remember the damn word. But anyway, it's called CAR-T. It's like CAR-T, C-T. Anyway, just look up CAR-T. Yeah, my mind is blank right now. I'm not thinking right. Damn it, I hate this. And the chemotherapy brain is a real thing, man. Real thing. There's not that many new procedures that is available for AL amyloidosis or multiple myeloma. There's not that many new treatments out there. Oh yeah, there is another one that's called, the CAR-T was approved. I'm wrong on that. The CAR-T was approved. This one is the, shoot, I can't remember the name of it. He was on 60 Minutes, but I knew about it a year ago because that's one of the reasons why I went to Mayo. I knew about it 2 years ago, but Tony John, I can't remember the new treatment. My mind is not thinking right. You just have to go in and look for the new procedures for multiple myeloma, new treatment procedures out there. CRISPR, it's the CRISPR. It's called CRISPR, CRISPR. That is the one where they go in and they send in cells